There's a trend in the legal drafting world to draft contracts that are simpler, easier to understand, and communicate the model. And so the old way of drafting was there was a lot of hear-ins and witness-eths, and there's many contracts that are still drafted that way. But what I suggest is that in the IT world, contracts don't have to be drafted that way, and there is a new methodology of drafting using a lot of plain English. I didn't invent it, a lot of people are doing it, but it really is starting to take hold, and people should be aware of it if you're contracting in the IT world, because it communicates your model better, business people can understand it, and they want to read it. They want to understand what they're getting and what they can and can't do. So think about if your contracts are written in plain English, are they simple to understand? Because if they're not, I think you've got some work to do, or you've got to find someone who can help you translate that into something simpler, because they don't have to be complex. And it's probably a good idea to see what other companies are doing, specifically the large software and tech companies, because they have some of the simplest and easiest to understand agreements, which is somewhat counterintuitive, but I think it's really important to realize that the largest companies have the simplest agreements and some of the smallest have the most complex. So figure out where you are and where you want to be, but think about plain English drafting and plain English contracts if you're selling IT products and services.